Catalan pro-independence parties are declaring victory after securing a majority in local elections. Now, the result has dealt a serious blow to the central government in Madrid. In fact, it had triggered the snap election following October's independence referendum and sacked the regional government. But now its deposed leader is hailing victory again.
I want to congratulate the Catalan people because they have sent a message to the world. The Catalan Republic has beaten the monarchy and Article 155. The Spanish state has been beaten.
It's a day of joy, it's a heroic result, not only for us, but for the whole independentist movement.
With almost 100% of ballots counted, the pro-independence parties took a combined total of 70 of the 135 seats available, while the pro-unionist Citizens Party won the election by a small margin in terms of voter share. It wouldn't be able to form a large enough coalition to take power. Well, many people in the region have been angered at being forced to go to the polls.
I feel bad, because on October 1st we were very excited about the referendum. But now we see the Spanish government has imposed elections on us that are not the elections that we want to vote in. And yet somehow we have been forced to vote because they have ousted our regional government. And we want our former government to be restored and not to be changed.
Carles Puigdemont, the outgoing First Minister of Catalonia, who at the moment is in self-imposed exile in Belgium because in Spain he faces charges of rebellion and a possible jail sentence of up to 30 years, tweeted to say that he hoped that voters would demonstrate the same pro-independence spirit as they did when they turned out to vote in a referendum on independence held on the 1st of October. Now, that was in defiance of a constitutional court ban, and as you can see, it met with very violent resistance indeed from the authorities and the police.
It's already people bleeding and hurt, and this is not the first great people that we saw today already that were hurt and were taken from here by ambulance. So this is happening from the early hours of the morning, and it seems to be escalating.
Now, the central government called these snap elections when it decided to dissolve the Catalan parliament in late October, hours after it unilaterally declared independence. Meanwhile, also sacking the regional government. This is the biggest threat to Spain's constitutional order since the country returned to democratic government in 1978. So, at the best, we are heading for several weeks of protracted negotiations, and if they don't reach a deal, then the elections will just have to be repeated. So, again, it looks like we're going to have several interesting weeks ahead of us.
In the aftermath of the election, the pro-unity Citizens Party was celebrating its first-place position. We discussed the election with a professor of Iberian Studies at Trinity College in Hartford, Connecticut. He believes Madrid used all tools possible to tighten its grip on Catalonia.
The Madrid government and the Madrid media apparatus have gone through all of the tools in their toolbox. They've used violence, they've used media demonization, they've tried to ban the color yellow, they've tried to go after the Catalan autonomous TV station simply for calling people, calling the president a president in exile. And I don't know what other tools they have left. Certainly what we've seen up until now is that negotiation is not one of their tools. And sadly, negotiation is the only tool that could have headed all of this off long ago. Despite trying to use all of these tools, the independentistas have won. It's an extraordinary moment for democracy in Europe.